Welcome back to the Sub 70 project, and yes, I still haven't got a haircut from this lockdown. It's episode 2, and today I talk about recovery runs and their awesome benefits. I'm a sucker when it comes down to them, and I don't really understand what they are. So I dived into a little bit of the actual benefits. I also hit up some epic tempo runs and go for some awesome runs down the estuary with my fiance. So check it out, and let's roll the intro. Make it happen, baby. Get out, get that running kit on. Recovery day, and we are just about to head out on a little adventure run where I'm going to be taking my fiancée Jennifer Taylor out on this awesome estuary. The willow tree has blossomed and it is green. We've got the estuary down here. So as part of my training, I'm actually also going to go out for a surf. So it's recovery day and surf time. Let's get to the beach. It is Easter weekend and it is Saturday and I'm ready. I had a day off yesterday, which was my Friday. I didn't even do much because I was feeling like I was on holiday, and to cut a long story short, I've been eating loads of Easter eggs and eating terribly. Had a burger, so I've got a bit of a food hangover today. So I think this is going to be quite a difficult one. Either way, today is 1200 meters times 5 with 4 minutes rest. A tempo session, and tomorrow then I've got long run day. You coming with me? Mm-hmm. Tempo time? Mm-hmm. Let's do it. We're here at the field. And how many miles, Jen? 2.75. So a 2.7 mile warm up, and it's time to get the session done and dusted. Full warm up done, and now it's time for the session.
How are you feeling? Go get him. Here he comes.
600 meters left.
One of them. Looking strong.
400 meters. And that wraps up 1200 meters with 4 minutes a bit steady in between. That's hard. Those chocolate eggs did not help last night. Woo! Well, long run tomorrow. It's Easter Sunday and we have just woken up to head down to the beach because the waves are quite small and looking quite perfect. Look at this day. It is beautiful. And then get back, 12-mile run, and then still make it happen. But you've got to do the enjoyable things, especially when you're on holiday.
How's your training plan going?
My training is going well.
What you doing?
We're out here, it's probably like 8:30. Should have got here earlier. But it doesn't matter. Either way, that was super fun. Really small waves, but it was fun. And yeah, it's time to go and see if we can get some bacon sandwiches. That's a wrap of our weekend or bank holiday adventures, and we're back home. I'm just hydrating because we ran out of water when we were out at the beach, but surfing was fun and it was a nice way. I actually feel nice and loosey-goosey in the body. Should I just say loosey-goosey? Just getting our bloody weights out. The amount of times I stub my toe on these weights.
Fitness freak, man.
Fitness freak, you understand. Today I want to be talking about recovery runs. It's something as an athlete, as a runner, and just generally I've never really done in my life before. Recovery runs are super important to your half marathon training. And yeah, I don't do them very well. So yesterday I did my 1200 meters and today I've got my 12 miles. But tomorrow I'm gonna be feeling pretty achy. So recovery runs are very, very important and something that I've never really put into practice properly. I looked some stuff up on the internet and I thought it would be good to share about recovery. But anyway, 12 miles. Let's get it done and dusted. Just got to 1.75 miles and now I've got some fat off hill and my watch is running out. Little update, that hill was a killer and my legs turned like lead. And now I'm back up to pace and cruising. Currently at a 6-minute mile pace. And yeah, I can't wait for my Hokas to come. They're en route. I'm hoping they'll just cushion my shins. Just got to 6.5 miles and my Garmin's just turned off. Out of battery, out of Trilitic, and I'm
Must be about, I'd say about 8 miles. Back at that big hill from the start of this run. Might be at 9 miles now. Who knows? Damn watch. And that is, whoa, long run done. 12 more left to go to the Brighton half. Make it happen, baby. The fiance is doing a workout. That wraps up another week of the sub 70 project, ending it on 12 miles. Now, into recovery runs. Why are they good? Because that's what I'm doing tomorrow. But first, water. As I said at the beginning of this episode, I suck at recovery runs. I always run them way too fast. Generally, I kind of thought that you need to run faster to get faster. And especially when it comes down to half marathon training, anything of that distance, I'm totally wrong. Easy running will create fundamental adaptations in your body. I did a little bit of research on the internet, and I'm not some sort of expert. I just literally did the normal Google search and found a few key points, which just make sense. And to be honest, if I was thinking about the benefits of recovery runs, it all kind of falls into the same category. But then it kind of validated why they're so important in half marathon training. So the first thing is slow twitch muscle fibers, which you basically need to help sustain a faster pace when running for a long period of time, endurance wise. So if you want to check out what slow twitch muscle fibers, I'd advise going over to Google and getting an expert to tell you what they are. So another one that I saw that popped up on loads of articles is that it increases your blood flow. In a nutshell, if you increase blood flow and make all that stuff easier with your blood to get it to the right parts of your body, surely that helps deliver oxygen to the right parts of where you need it. And that's how my mind sort of goes. But again, go to Google. And lastly, it's such an obvious one, but if you run slow, you're not really gonna put your muscles under stress, well, loads of stress, but you can increase volume. And there's also loads of research about the fact that even after a hard session, if you go for that recovery run, it really helps your muscles develop better. So to put a little bit more of an expert spin onto this, recovery runs tend to be at a slower pace, which substantially decreases the likelihood of injuring tired muscles. However, since they are still being used at a decreased output, the brain would avoid using fatigue muscle patterns that create movement. Instead, fresh and less exhausted muscle fibers will be used. Those muscle fibers grow, creating in long term an increased power and endurance for the runner. So essentially, I don't want to be an idiot anymore, and I want to learn how to do recovery runs better. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Sub 70 Project. Make it happen.